Thank you very much, Golden Boy and the Des. That's right, I'm joined by Finesse, the IGL of NRG. First of all, congratulations on your revenge against NaVi. I know FPX Copenhagen, they were the ones that knocked you out. But I think a lot of people are saying that this NaVi have more weaknesses compared to the last one you played against. Now, you faced them twice. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, they don't have artists.
Because they don't have artists, therefore they're getting debuffed?
It's a big weakness not having artists. Artists had an insane game versus us when he was on Chamber on that team. But no, I think they just had a little bit of an off day. We feel like we should have 2-0'd them.
For sure.
We had a really good lead on Lotus and we threw it away. It's our map pick. We should have been able to close it out. But they still are a very good team. I just think we had their number today.
Both of you guys are very prep heavy, anti-strat heavy. I know you guys like to do that kind of preparation coming into a tournament. How difficult is it? Because in EMEA, teams always say, you got to prep for the possibility of a Yoru, you know, sometimes like crazy stuff like CNET on Omen. How did that affect your preparation? And were you expecting the Yoru today?
Yeah, actually. Yeah? We were pretty certain they were going to play it just because that's their last comp that they played, but we also knew there was a possibility that they wouldn't. So we did prep for both. But yeah, I personally was expecting it.
Not for Lotus, you're talking about?
It's difficult to be able to read it.
They play Yoru on Lotus?
And you see the comp, and then Check can kind of tell us what to do. But in general, yeah, it is kind of, it's way more difficult to read comps here, for sure.
Lastly, out of all the teams here,
NaVi,
they have changed the most comps in regular season, I think 20 at this point. You guys, not quite that experimental, but you did also experiment. What are your views on, you know, keep changing comps here in and out, or do you think it's better to just stick with 7 comps across 7 maps?
It's definitely good to have 1 or 2 at most. I don't think anything more than 2 is viable just because you kind of have to be able to remember everything, and that's kind of tough. So 2 is usually good. We have about 2 comps a map, and it works out for us for the most part. But
2 comps a map?
Yeah, I mean, for example, in our
Group 3 sounds
overkill
for sure.
C9, we had to switch a comp right before we played them. And it's one of those things, it was like 1 day of practice. So as long as you have players that are capable, it's possible.
That is wild they practiced the comp for 1 day.
Thank you very much, Finesse, for joining me, and good luck in your next game. I'm going to throw this to the Prime Gaming post-match highlights, but after that, DRX and EG will be taking the stage.
Sweet.